Except for this 0 KB down here. It went to green, got self-conscious. I don't know if you guys can hear or see. I'm gonna put a message. Alright, we're just gonna chill here. The good news is, hello! The good news is that we had just finished our break, so we saved and don't have to go through a lot of stuff. Again. Oh, I got the hiccups. Is Mori back? I don't know where she went to. Hi, Mori! Hello, everyone. I don't know if Dawn was coming back in or not. I know she commented. No worries. I was kind of hoping we'd see some weird things going on as they've talked about the weird stuff happening with Lilum. I've been looking forward to seeing something happen with one of our Lilum friends. Alright, let's get back to where we were. And those... Okay, what? Hang on. What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? What? Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone, and Ipsy? It means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decided, hey, let's make this noise mean this. Oh man, Dorothy, I think about this shit a lot. Like, that's so... Language is so freaking wild. Yeah, please, Dorothy. No crash this time. It doesn't make sense! Words don't make sense! I've been repeating words for a long time and they stop making sense! Why? Calm down. That's just semantic satiate. I thought it was saturation, but no, it's satiation. Saturation makes sense too, but that's right. Stop making up words, honey! And then there's this counter! How can I be sure this counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. Either term is valid. Okay. I guess I could make her another piano woman. That's not a piano woman. I feel like you might be the one who originally taught me that term, Bagtree. Or told me, you know, like, taught me that there was a word for that. At the very least, I'll have to throw at her. Don't throw the drink at her, Jill. Stop tending the counter this much. I'm this close to throwing this in your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having. How much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of it real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Huh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation, some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. We've all been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis. That uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch, and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book, and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Yeah, Dorothy's like 4 or something, I think. Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Ah! Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. Well, it sounds like she had a nice, I mean, a nice but brief, you know, by all things, you know, normal human standards, childhood in quotation marks. She has good memories with her mom. It burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for— Hey! It's our buddy! Delivery for Danazane. Oh, I've been here before. Hey, buddy. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have delivery for Danazane. Who's that? It is kind of curious that they'd program in itchiness. She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. Party stuff! You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. It sounds like he's on the job, so I probably shouldn't be giving him anything with alcohol in it if he does have a drink. I don't want you drinking and driving, sir. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Dorothy! Huh? Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. I was waiting for someone to make that joke. Thank you, Dorothy. A giant statue of a boar. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it? Honey! Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? Dorothy, please. Seriously, Jill? She's the one making the jokes. And you're the one trying to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario? Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. Yeah! Good for you, Mario! I'm proud of you! And you? I'm fine. Proud of you, Mario. It's your last delivery. I'm gonna get you wasted. Just turned up. You wanna come to our New Year's party? You should. It'll be great. Dorothy is mentally 24. Jill is mentally 4. Yeah. Yeah. Here. Thanks. Hey, Call me Dorothy! You could also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy. Why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way? Lilum? I'm a man's man! I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry, I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. And that made me happy, and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess? Well, duty calls! Bye, Mario! Bye, John! Bye, Honey! Enjoy your big wiener! Out with you! Shoo. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it, don't worry. You like guys, it's clear. You're... Mario! You're such a dweeb! Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the Motor District? I spend all of my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? Bike. Bike. Or maybe I like dudes. You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? I like Ike. And it's even blue. The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that's got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. Sorry, I paused in a second to parse that and it made his sentence come out weird. So our gang is just there. Menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. It's like that one bit in SpongeBob where Patrick's on the phone, like he's just standing there menacingly. Except it's a gang. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano, man. Alright. Here. Yeah, this is nice. Hey, you two an item? What are you trying to say with that laughter, Gil? No, we're not. What's wrong with you? Eh? God, I forgot you have a thing for Gil. I forgot we were going to be your wingman. Come to our party and let me be your wingman, Gil. Gil, don't worry, I got this. Shh. Mario, I got this. We're gonna make this happen. Don't worry about it, Gil. Mario, I got you. You work with this hunk of a man and you don't feel the least bit tempted. How can you be so calm when this smells so close to you? Ever heard the expression, his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry? I don't think that's an expression, Jill. Because his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry. If he even has a past at all. I'm having my doubts lately. Are you implying he's not good game? Oh, don't misunderstand. Gil is good game. He's not bad looking. He's a gentleman. He's always attentive. But he's also distant and will take many steps back when he feels like he's getting close to somebody. You don't have to marry him. Just push into a closet and... not interested. You annoy me, bartender. You don't see what you have right in front of you. I'm out. Please come again. Ah, Gil. I hope that that's how every time Mario comes to visit, it ends with us discussing how hot Gil is. That's my hope, because it's happened both times now, and I want it to continue. Only hires cute dogs and bisexual idiots. Back! Did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old! Did anything new happen? Hey! They brought you a package. Ah, yes! My curated wiener! My curated wiener. It's a gift for my folks. It was delayed at customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? Well, that's a new one. Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. Boss, you're so cute! Jill wonders if Maneki Neko's actually bring luck. Buy her one to prevent her from getting too distracted. I was like, go to work without buying a cat. How much this cat gonna cost me? They say these bring luck, but his paw is broken, so I wouldn't trust him. I have one that doesn't work. I got it in a little shop in London. I got it with a couple others, and I think I got a discount on that one because it was not working. It was kind of a little jank. Get it. You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. Poke, poke. That she peeks at with one eye. Oh wait, wrong one. Let's check out the news. First space colony plans to develop its own army. Even though space was imagined to be a promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Space, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the outer paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Wanna marry me? You can't marry your own son. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technology, the traditional views on human relationship have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. I see. If a pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain, generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma! Yick! The final remaster leads the video game charts. The newest remaster of 2016's Y2K, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week, with a 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remastered, and Sting's Face Remastered. Full chart including lifetime sales. Y2K the final remaster, 3.5 million new. Hatsune Miku. It's weird to imagine that Miku is still, I mean, like, I don't know, like, how did Miku become, like, is it a totally unrelated thing that just happens to be similar, or, like, has somehow she devolved, or evolved, transcended into this new form over these years? Water Pro Wrestling G. Dang it, Roan Paul! I play these games. A bootleg that somehow surpassed the original. Ah, of course. Vocaloids and Miku. Yuri, new season. It's finally here! I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, Boost God! Outboard, report in! What other boards, you idiot? Nice. More stupid Moe blogs. YY gets a new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cuts up tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up! Get a job, you stupid NEET! Oh god, here we go! Prepare hot go-go. Sit in comfy couch. Put on my favorite mega Christmas sweater. See snow falling outside. Turn on the heater. Get my blanket. Watch Glorious YY, and fall asleep when it ends. I am the comfy. I wish I was as comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy the years for me. Danger you. You know, I imagine there probably is, there are people that would be able to recognize Miku and not Vocaloid, which is weird to think. Oh my god, look, they're talking about us! That bar called Valhalla. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Work. Normies have taken over, huh? Everybody is in need just like me. Anyway, place is cool and the bartender could be place is cool, but the bartender could be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see, you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So, is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're going there just to chat, I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there a bar? Is there any bar from the BTC where you could smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. I want this! I can't wait to see this new person! Danger you. I wonder if they have some sort of like secret signal to identify one another. Good evening. Luke. Jill! I'm out to get firecrackers! Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some! Or like I know that one of the something awful ones was do you have stairs in your house? Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit! Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about fireworks a whole lot more when dogs are involved. No problem, have a good evening, good luck at work. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. I want to change some, but I don't know what to. Let's see. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Hey, buddy! Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. I mean, that would mean that something flew over. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. Yeah, no, I've wondered about that too. It looks kind of like a... like it could be detached. Like it's got little like rivets, you know? I mean, I guess it could be from the, you know, stitches, but to me it always looked like rivets. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now give me a Mars blast. Out of orbit while we're making a Mars blast. Oops. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess it up. Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. Jill, you don't just tell someone that! I can fight dirty. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight at this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Alright. At first I thought when he was talking about liking strong drinks, I thought he was going to challenge him to a drinking contest. And I was like, this is going to be great. I'm a little disappointed that isn't what happened. Jamie is a really nice, polite fellow. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? Nanomachine expunge. Hang on, sorry, come on. I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? The expunge work. You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent it from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in a bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. That sounds terrifying, Jamie. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes and your gums and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, I should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. I love that they're all like aggressive. Oh man! Let's get some booze in this loser! Booze! I want to see Ingram get drunk. Very much, please. Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I had a couple of extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. Ingram, please! That line isn't gonna work anymore, Ingram! You get back here, you nerd! I'm gonna noogie the shit out of you next time you come in here. You said that twice. Shut up! Seems like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Well, he did say he was having a bad day the first time you met him. Oh, bringing out the nicer side of people, oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. You got me. You got me, Elma. You got me. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only did she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it all off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump out of the highway. So Ava comes and says, "Then make sure it kills you because we are dealing with you as a cripple." I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept in the same bed for a while. And then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off, until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey! It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure enough to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So, what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give me a brandini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. By the way, I'll probably have to call it an evening once I take my, once we hit the break for it this evening. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Oh man! Anna, I'm trying to listen to a story. Come on now. Whew! Oh hell no. You cut off the TV too. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving the baby kid alone, or her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. I'm having trouble following this story, Alma. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey, Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out! I mean... I know that girl is you and sister to your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? Maybe a little? Hey, I have a question for you. If I only made it with 2 karmatrines, would that be a light beer? Ah? Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh, yeah. I never had brothers or sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl a chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday, if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. What? You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you have a wonderful tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you. My mom will be here, so maybe she'll come join the New Year's party with us. Or something. Actually, I don't know. What day are we on? We're on, like, the 26th or so? We might not get to the New Year's party, but it should be fun. I'm sure she'd be interested in joining us. Have a great one. Take care. Stay warm or cool as needed. And, be sure to tip your server.